Danny, welcome to MLS All-Star Week. How are we feeling?
Oh, we're feeling great. This is awesome. It's been such a fantastic couple of days, and to culminate here where the MLS is going to take on La Liga MX is going to be cool.
Yesterday we watched you in that skills challenge. How did we feel about our performance?
Yeah, well, I couldn't sleep. I'm going to be haunted by that last target.
Do we think your recent LASIK surgery, did it impact at all your performance?
I think it helped. I got it last Thursday. Glen Powell was like, you got to get LASIK. And I was like, no way. And then he's like, I got this thing called Eagle Vision. And so he set me up with his eye doctor, and I got it, and it's kind of amazing. So,
shout out to Glenn I didn't even know you could have Eagle Vision.
No, neither did I. I thought when he said it, I was like, oh, you're making this shit up, bro. Then I got it, and yesterday was a real first test drive at my new eyes. And so I was kind of worried about like my foot-eye coordination and like depth perception. As I rewatched the replay, those are not my issues at all.
I read that you got your start in acting because you were taking some time off from soccer.
It was my freshman year, and I had a really sprained ankle, and so I was in crutches out of practice. And a PA from a film production came to our practice and was like, hey, we're looking for some extras. We're shooting a soccer scene on the other field across campus. It was $120 and a free pair of cleats. That was my first time ever on a film set. Riz Ahmed was the lead, directed by Miranair. To be able to see how a film set worked and just kind of fall in love with it through it being quite literally a soccer scene, I think set the tone for the rest of my career.
Now, does it feel full circle in this exact moment, having Baton set to release a soccer film that you wrote, directed, produced, and star in?
Yeah.
Wow.
It all happens in like little pockets. So like I wrote it, and then once I was done writing it, you kind of move on to the next thing. But to hear it all in one fell swoop feels insane. It's full circle. I even shot one of the scenes of the film in that same bench area where the PA 14 years ago went and asked to see if anyone was down.
And you couldn't ask for bigger support when you partner with the MLS and David Beckham. What has that partnership been like?
It's been a dream come true to think that I'm going to make a story about football and soccer here in America, and for them to be my partners in this. It's the best stamp of approval. If you look across the field at the 21 other players that you're with, everyone has something that's going on, and they're balancing as they're navigating the game and their dreams and their aspirations. And so I always found athlete stories very inspiring, and a big movie that influenced me was Whiplash. And even though Whiplash is a music film, it's one that feels the most akin to a sports journey. And so with that inspiration with the MLS and David Beckham as partners, and I mean the cast that I have, Eugenio Derbez, Danny Ramirez, Camila Mendes, Lewis Pullman, I could go on and on and on. It's felt like a blessing.
Some would say a perfect fit for this film, or any film that you attach yourself to, is Lewis Pullman.
Lewis.
Have you read the fanfic out there about how obsessed we are with your friendship?
Yeah. He's one of my best friends, and we've gone through so much together, from our first football practice for Top Gun, when we, like week one of getting cast, it was Lewis, Monica, and myself. Lewis, Monica, and I had our own group chat, and we called it the Bloobs, because day one of shooting in San Diego, I opened my mini fridge, and there was like, I bought them like the day of, but there's these blueberries that were rotten that smelled like stinky ass blueberries. And so then we just call our group chat the Bloobs. And since then, like I lived in Lewis's guest house for a little bit, and we've developed projects together. Him in Baton was fantastic to be able to see Lewis in that light. I think it's been a dream collaborator to have a best friend be a part of my artistic endeavors, and the next movie I'm directing, he's in it. And so it's one of those things that is the gift that keeps on giving.